I was just preparing to make a video for you guys, and I had a problem. The inevitable happened. I'm in here in my little garage here, and I was shooting my bow, and it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. I was just about to make a video about this bow, and now I guess I'm gonna make a video about this bow. Why do bows break? Why does it happen? After hours and hours of work, how come they can just shatter? And so today I'm gonna talk about my understanding of how and why bows commonly break. And you know, I'm not an expert. I've been building bows for 10 years, but just as a hobbyist, I've built probably 2 to 3 bows every year. And this bow I built 5 or 6 years ago, I think, and I never finished it, and I was just finishing up some things on it, and it broke on me. And it's not what I just did, it's what I did a long time ago. And so from that sort of thing, you can learn a lot from your mistakes. And I want to show you guys these mistakes and explain why this kind of a break right here happens. So, I'm not happy about it really. I'm just not happy. Do you see what's unique about this bow? Check it. Can anyone tell? I hope you can. So let's learn from this. Let's talk about why this has happened to me quite a few times, it seems like, and how you can prevent this from happening. And it's all about the bow backing. What is a bow backing? When do we need it? And I'm going to explain that to you right now. So I think I need some help. Here, let's find something. Hey, there's my bows. The question is, when do you need a backing on a bow so that your bow doesn't break like this? You know, when do you need a backing or that sort of thing? And every single bow needs a backing. Let me show you something here. So let's say we've got our bow. Simple, just like that. Okay? And now, let's say that's the middle of the bow. This is the belly of the bow. It's the side. It's going to be facing the archer. And this is going to be the back of the bow. That's where you have the backing. Now, what happens in a bow? Well, the bow is under force when it's drawn. Okay, so we've got the back of the bow and the belly of the bow. And so the belly is going to be the side facing the archer, and the back is going to be the side facing the target. Now, the back of the bow has forces applied upon it. And what those forces are is it's going to be tension. Tension happens along the back of the bow, and on the belly of the bow, compression happens because it's trying to push it together. Let me show you. So when the bow is bending on the back, the bow is going to be bending this way, and what happens is there is tension here. What's trying to happen is these fibers are trying to pull apart like that, but on the belly of the bow, they're pushing together. Now what is very interesting about this is that there's a middle point right here. And so the forces on the back are going out like so, and the forces on the belly are actually coming in. They're being compressed in. You know, I messed up that drawing. Let's do it again. Okay, so at this point, if you think about it, these forces at some point in the very middle cancel out. And that is the very, very interesting part. So you want the weakest material you have to be at the very middle of the bow. So if I use this bow for an example, what happened? Well, the back of the bow, I violated a growth ring. And so this growth ring stepped down. And so what that allowed it to happen is this part here to lift up and break. So it wouldn't break, what I did is I used a fiberglass tape as a bow backing, hoping that would hold it. And clearly, that was not a strong enough material for this application, and the bow still broke. So every single bow you need needs a backing so that your bow will not break under the forces. Now, what can a backing be? Well, a backing, the best backing is just one single growth ring along the complete back of the bow. Because if you have one single growth ring, there is no point. This point would not be here. It's just one single thing, and there's nowhere for the bow to lift. And that would be the goal. Now, there are different woods that aren't good under that force. And so what can we do? We can put backings on the back of the bow. And now there's a bunch of backing materials. In this, I'll do a follow-up video to this, giving you guys 10 bow backings that actually work and when to use what kind of bow backings. But for now, this is why you need a backing on your bow, is because you're putting your bow under stress. And so I can see clearly on this bow, it broke right where I violated that growth ring, and I used a soft bow backing hoping it would be enough insurance, but clearly it was not. I needed to use something greater than that on this bow. So with this knowledge of how the bow actually works, it opens up tons and tons of opportunities to use all kinds of different materials on the back of the bow, on the belly of the bow, or even in the middle. And some people even use 3 different materials. They'll have a specific material for the middle of the bow, one for the back and one for the belly, that work best in those specific situations. So that is why this bow broke. It's because I didn't have the proper backing, and I just wanted to share that with you guys so that maybe it can help you prevent from breaking a bow of your own. And you know, without this sort of situation, it wouldn't be as fun. If every single one worked, it wouldn't be fun. The challenge is so fun. It's so fun to go from a tree that you can cut down or that you can buy, mold it into a weapon, and then possibly even be able to go hunt with it. So that is why we do this. It's so fun. It's so challenging. We never want this to get easy. So this is a good reminder that it's not easy and that you have to focus, or else you're one drawback away from shattering a bow. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you liked this. If you did like it and if it was beneficial, hit that like button. And I am grateful that you are here. It's been fun to talk about this, and I'm going to do a follow-up video to this that's going to talk about 10 backing materials that you can use depending on different situations. Now there's 3 different situations where you'll want to use these different materials, so it's going to be really interesting. So I hope you stick around for that. Hit my little icon over there if you want to stick around for that. And besides that, that's it for today. So remember to go create a wonderful day.